You're listening to Live Link Sound. You're listening to Live Link Sound.
What up? What up? Say what, say what, say what?
You're listening to Live Link Sound.
What, say what, say what? Yeah.
Left Eye, Donnell Jones.
Say what, say what, say what? Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Me and my niggas be rolling, skipping on you and your homies. The very first day of summer, all chromed out in a Hummer, babe. Hit the park and parlay. Hope that you walk this away, 'cause you and your girls wanna ride. Play all day, puff on the line. Say what, say what, say what? You know that I like it, baby. Ooh, girl, you know what's up, and you know what I need. Ooh, say what, say what, say what? You know that I'm about it, baby. Ooh, girl, you know what's up.
You know what's up.
Just in case, So you think you know Wix, but do you really? First up, we've got Shake.
When you were revealed, 'cause you were a dream that just should not have been a fantasy real. You gave me this beating, baby, this rhythm inside. You made me feel good and feel nice and feel love. Gave me paradise. So shouldn't I realize
You're listening to Live Link Sound.
you're the highest of the high? If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. Don't ever wonder. Shouldn't I realize? Shouldn't I realize? You're the highest of the high. If you don't know, then I'll say it. So don't ever wonder. So tell me how long. How long's gonna take until you speak, babe? 'Cause I can't live my life without you here by my side. You gave me
Baby, there's no need to tell ya. As far as I can clearly recall, my love's been here for you. So you don't have to worry at all. I'll sacrifice my time. I'll make sure you're satisfied. And there's no hard thing to the joy I'll bring. I wanna give you all of my love, yeah. Loving you every day. I'm loving you. Don't you look no more. Love without a limit. Love without a limit. Loving you every day. I'm loving you, boy. Don't you look no more. Love without a limit. You know, baby, I'm in need of your love, and you got that touch that I need so much, and I am about to explore freely, completely, everything you want. I'll be good love down to the last breath. I am not
They got news you can use so smooth with style. Make the grown sexy thing so worth your while. Initiate debates between good and toxic. Cultural discussions on current topics. This is the part where I let y'all know. Welcome the tall kings as they start the show. It's the big fellas show. It's the big fellas show. Big fellas.
What's good, everybody? We are back, man. The Big Fat Fella Show is already live. Y'all know how we do. It's your boy, Big L, and
Big Smooth.
I'm
Bro, you all right, man?
telling y'all right now, it's gonna be. It's gonna go viral, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
gonna have a whole new nigga. You got about 19 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty good show, man. I'm excited about this today. What's up, though, man? How your weekend was?
Man, it was awesome. I went baby girlish this weekend. She wanted to go Halloween and trick or treating, so we ain't get to do a whole lot, together. So she wanted to hang with her friends from school and go get some candy. But all in all, man, it was a great weekend, good restful weekend.
All right.
Uh, that was it, man. You know, football, basketball, you know, ain't nothing gonna change.
Yeah.
What about you?
I didn't do too much this weekend, man. Sunday I went seen the 85 South show. It was Saturday or Sunday? I went seen that. Other than that, I ain't do shit, man. Chill. Took my niece a big bag of candy for Halloween.
Nice.
That's about it, man. I ain't do nothing.
Then yeah, let's chime into it to the people who already who done logged into us. Say what's up,
Yeah.
Miss Angel, Miss
Gloria and Miss Patty,
okay, Miss Colette,
Colette,
Miss Melody.
Anastasia, Hope.
Okay. Sound like our core group. Our core group is always on, you know.
The usuals, the originals.
Yvette and Anastasia and okay.
Erica and Patsy.
Okay.
All right.
Miss Erica. Okay. So how you been feeling about all this that they shutting these airports down, man?
And
That?
man, I was gonna ask that question too with our guests because they traveled a bit today. So
Okay. Well, we can bring it back. We definitely can bring it back up. But man, that's a lot going on, man.
I heard it's like I know in Houston they said Continental is like a 5-hour wait or something like that, or to get to like TSA security. That's crazy.
That's crazy, and it's getting worse. They just shut another pretty much airport down. I want to say it was L.A. or something like. Well, I don't know if it was L.A. or somewhere else, but it was. I'm like, man, y'all need to chill out with this, man. What's going on, dog? Before it get to a point, we gonna be like, look,
it's your president, man.
man. hey, don't worry about who I vote for in private.
Man, it's been like a month, bro, for the shit.
It has, man. It's been
Some
crazy.
people ain't getting paid. That's why they ain't going to work. That's why the airport like that.
Why the hell I'm gonna show up to work? I ain't getting paid. I wouldn't.
You right. I mean, but shit.
But the man gonna build a $250 million ballroom. What they gonna go to the damn White House and dance?
What's the purpose of that?
I don't know, dog.
You want to throw a big ass party?
Yeah, look, all 42 million of that dollar that we could have gave to the community, we gonna put that in the White House. We gonna put that in the White House.
The party of a century. I don't know what the fuck.
Man, but at the end of the day, man, we know we got to do. Everybody know that voting is huge, and it ain't gonna get him out. This damn show can speak for our communities. God dang, we got to do something.
Listen, bro, money talking bullshit. Walk. We got a convicted felon running the country, bro. How is that possible? You can't get a decent job with a felony, but you can run the fucking country.
God damn.
That shit is crazy, bro.
And like I said, and now everybody's starting to turn. Now he opened some eyes of the people who ain't getting no benefits. It's like, now what? Fool.
Trying to take food stamps away. Did they do away with that, or did we get some emergency funds for that? Like, what happened with that?
Man, look, from what I heard, gone. But they did emergency funds, right? Yeah, the funds from like the White House, little hide under the pillowcase Monday, little money. You know what I'm saying?
That could have been that.
Sickening.
That could have been that goddamn that ballroom money that he's spending. That could have been for them goddamn stamps.
Man, come on, man. Wasn't nothing wrong with the White House, dog. Put him in a tent like Obama did. He put everybody in a tent and like, look, we go party regardless.
And just say they getting partial food stamps.
Partial? What about people who got 8, 9 kids?
Gotta make this new. Noodles and noodles.
Boy, that's tough, that boy. That's tough, that man. Look. I don't know if a comedian went there, he just started looking at in the cabinets and in the refrigerators and the freezer, ain't nothing in there on that first of the month. That's tough, dog. They better come on with it. It's been a month. But on a brighter note, you know what I'm saying? Look, you brought us some guests on.
I'm excited about this today, man. I got my brother, my college teammate, man, my road dog. We done did some stuff together, like put on the camp back in our our university where we played at.
Mhm.
He's now got his own consulting and development business with his partner Stephen Graham, who is a NBA champion, a decorated guy himself. I want to
Nice.
introduce y'all to Stephen Graham and my brother Daryl Hawk.
You already know we ready to bring them on, man. You know we gonna have some questions ready. You already know.
What's up, my guy?
I feel welcome. I
Yeah,
feel real welcome. Feel real
yeah.
welcome.
What's up,
Well, hold
Steve?
on, cause ain't nothing in
How we
y'all
doing,
damn hands
fellas?
behind the head. Y'all gonna feel welcome. And ain't no drinks in your hand, goddamn.
Hey, next time y'all bring us on, we'll be prepared. But man,
Yeah.
we done been in 3 different states in the last about 6 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how's that experience been, man?
Yo, so well, first off, man, I want to shout out my boy Rick, man. I'm proud of you, bro.
Already,
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we go back. We go back to sophomores, juniors in college when we were still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And basketball was the foundation, but we were still young, trying to figure it out away from home. And bro, outside of what you're doing with this show, man, I'm proud of you. I'm gonna always support you. And I appreciate you creating a platform like this because it's a sign of the times, man. This is what we need to do. We need to have a platform like this where we can start a dialogue and see if we can impact our communities in a positive way. So
right.
proud of you, and I'm gonna support the Big Fella Show, and appreciate you guys for having me. But
Give,
yeah,
give,
man,
us, give us
that's
a breakdown about yourself. Then, since you
yeah.
being on the good note, who are
Nah,
you,
we'll
brother?
we'll do, man. Yeah, so basketball always been my foundation, man, and outside of playing the 4 years in college. I was able to transition and play as pro when I finished college.
Nice.
I played about almost 10 years off and on overseas. I spent about 6 years in Asia. Spent some time in Japan. And, I took those experiences from going to different countries and playing. And I kind of knew I wanted to stay within this space after I retired. And I started thinking about life after ball when I was in my late 20s. And, fast forward to now, I retired in 2016, 2017, got my agent license. I knew that I wanted to help the next generation of hoopers, kind of give them a roadmap to success, something that me and Rick never had.
Wow.
We excelled in college, but after college, we didn't know what direction to go. And I do what I do now, so I can kind of get a next generation that roadmap, give them the information that they need to navigate through trying to transition from college. Because you triple blessed to play varsity basketball in high school, right? Because everybody ain't gonna even get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Once you get done in high school, you quadruple blessed to go to college and get a scholarship and play. And then after that, man, like it's like you don't know what's gonna happen after college. You know what I mean? So I was lucky to get on. My first job was in Mexico, not far from Texas. Then I went to Argentina, went overseas after that. And like I say, the transition to now, I was an agent when I first retired, reinvented myself, and right before COVID from 2017 to 2020,
Mhm.
that's when I got into a lot of the player development stuff I do now
Don't
and
don't don't
started.
tell him don't tell him what you got going right now yet. I don't want to dive into that yet. I'm,
Okay,
I'm, I'm,
okay, okay,
let
okay,
me
for
get the
sure.
intro. Let me get the intro from Steve first. You know what I'm saying? Steve from Delaware. Tell us
Yeah.
tell us about
Steve
you
from
and
Tampa,
growing
man.
up.
Steve a Tampa boy.
You're a Tampa boy.
Man, it's good to meet y'all boys, man. No, I'm an import. I'm a military kid. So,
Okay.
uh, pops, I was born in Delaware, but we ended up moving down to Florida, and I grew up in Tampa. So
Okay. Okay.
it's been I call and I claim Tampa as the 813 as my home. So,
Gotcha.
but
Where did you
yeah, a
go to
little.
college, Steve?
What's that?
Where did you go to college?
I started off at UCF at University of Central Florida.
Okay.
Did two years there. My twin brother and I, Joey, went there,
I
and
knew you
then
from somewhere, boy.
I mean, sometimes I got a familiar face.
No, I was on the U.S. travel team when you boys was young. You and your brother, y'all was young, man.
Uh,
When I
yeah,
went
yeah.
to A&M back in the day, and we was on
Okay.
the U.S. travel team playing against guys in college. So y'all,
Okay.
man, I remember I knew it was. I like, man, why don't Stephen Grant? Why? Okay, my bad. I ain't mean to cut y'all.
Yeah, nah, you good, boss. Nah, I did my 2 years there, and then we ended up transferring out of there and going to Oklahoma State, and finished our career there. And
Okay,
we had a pretty good team under, with Tony Allen and John Lucas, Ivan McFarland, my brother and I. We had a lot of good guys. We went to the Final Four that in the 2014, and then from there, just declared for the draft. Went into the draft and played 10 years in the NBA. Pivoted out of the NBA and got into coaching, and had a niche in player development. So. Been doing player development coach for the last 12 years, and
nice.
segueing on that, just moving to this space now and partner with Tony. He's been trying to get me to come on board with him for the last 3 years, and I've been in the NBA, man. I ain't want
Wait,
to
no,
have nothing
man,
to
you
do with it,
called
but
it, man.
I see the move, I see the pivot, I see the niche, I see the need for what we're doing in this space right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good, man. Plug John Lucas, Ivan McFarland, them Texas boys. I just wanted you to know that. I just wanted to put
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know the Sugarland boys. I know.
Okay, all right.
I know about them. They're my
So we
guys,
go
man.
we gonna dive into Hepburn and Graham Consulting and Development. Let's tell people what that is and what that's about, man.
Yeah, so Rick, you spoke on what we did at Fairmont State in 2023. That camp that we did in Fairmont State in 2023 was it was basically something that we did for guys that came from the same level that we came from. Either the D2 standouts and then the mid-major standouts. But to go back to 2021, because that was 23, right around COVID, we did a big time combine in Tampa. And the combines that normally was going on at that time of the year were canceled because of COVID. So in 2021 and 2022, the only combines that college athletes could have went to were the Chicago Combine and then the G League Combine. And then after that, you had a lot of guys who just won't get a look because of COVID. COVID shut everything down.
You did.
And being in the state of Florida, we was one of the only states that was still open. So that's when I created the Tampa Bay Pro Combine. Um, and that combine was basically to give guys more visibility. The first year we did it in 2021, we had about 50 athletes come to Tampa over 5 days. It was COVID, so the teams couldn't come and watch them in person, but we streamed it and we got the engagement virtually with the NBA. All 30 teams watched it. A bunch of guys got jobs from it. We actually put a bunch of guys in the NBA from that 2021 year when we did it. Probably about 6 or 7 guys end up making it to the league, and a couple of them still in the league now. 2022, we dumbed it down and we did 24 because we wanted to stay within compliance of the NBA and work with them so we can get them to come and watch our guys in person. So in year two, we had all 30 teams come to Tampa and watch our guys, sent a bunch of guys to the league. 2023 is when we went up to West Virginia and we did the more dumbed down one when we was more so geared towards the D2 players and the mid-major guys. Um, and during all those years, man, I always would do pre-drafts too. Pre-draft is after the season where we prepare guys for the draft. They come to Tampa over 10 weeks and they basically in boot camp. And, we do the pro days within that 10-week span. And the whole purpose was to get guys more visibility. It's only 60 picks in the NBA draft, right?
Mhm.
So, you got to think it's thousands of players. So what the rest of the guys gonna do? Them 60 picks don't always be the ones that make it to that second or third contract. It usually be guys like, Steven. Steven on the phone, Steven on this call, he, found his way in through the back door. He wasn't drafted, but he still ended up lasting for 10 years and he was undrafted. So them the type of guys that I've been targeting since I got in this space. And just to fast forward to Hepburn and Graham Development and Consulting, with NIL ramping up the way it has. I know all y'all on this call familiar with NIL,
Mhm.
and now high school and college athletes are really like pros, man. Like, the type of money they making. we couldn't even imagine that, Rick. You know what I mean? And Steve, like we couldn't even imagine getting legal money at this age. And I could tell y'all a lot of examples of, man, these kids, you got freshmen and sophomores making almost $1 million and they're in college. So so we felt the need to do more than what an NIL agent is doing for a kid or a regular agent is doing for a kid, because they really only negotiating the contract and then they ain't doing nothing else for them. So, I basically extended the old business to this business and just offer more services for our clients. And it means that we have them solely signed to us and we don't split commissions with the agents. When it's time to bring in an agent, we bring in an agent, but we're not agents. The foundation for what we do with this company is just making sure guys is ready from a development standpoint. So it includes, you know, postseason development, in-season development, mental coaching, financial literacy. We do a lot of evaluations from month to month with our players. And we just make sure they're in the right mental space, and we make sure that the things that they promise they self from an individual standpoint with their goals. Sometimes when you get to your school, you forget all the stuff you told yourself in the summer. You told yourself you was gonna be better at X,
Huh.
Y, and Z, but you done got to your team, and now the coach is influencing how you play because you trying to run the offense, it's system basketball. And we started this business because we feel like if we continue to pour the things into these kids that we do in the summer and we take it into the season, that they can have a more efficient, more productive season. So, um, adding Stevie to what we do now is major. He got the 22 years of NBA experience, all of his resources in the NBA. And we just got a new facility down in Tampa where we got 2 courts. We finna finish this year on a strong note. We out recruiting right now. Um, and man, we're gonna continue to grow this thing. We're gonna continue to grow it. It's gonna be a huge spring and summer. And Rick, I definitely want you to come down to Tampa and see what we got cooking this spring and summer.
You know I'm there, bro.
Yes,
So
sir.
Steve, when y'all are looking at these players, man, what are y'all looking for when y'all looking for these players?
I mean, to me, it's simple. Basketball is very simple. So we looking for if you guys are fundamentally sound. Can you play defense? Are you able to take your game to the next level? And to me, it's all inclusive. It encompasses a lot of things with these guys. So it's mental coaching, like Terrell said. It's a lot of on the court uh, evaluations, a lot of on the court development. And I make this more personal, and it's really personal before me because I was one of these kids. I was one of these guys. I was in the transfer portal before it was a transfer portal. I was playing and doing this before we was getting money. We was blue chip athletes. Handshake, money under the table type of stuff. But now it's legal. It's the wild wild west. These guys are getting paid lots and hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, and a lot of, I mean, we was doing it for free back in the day. So I'm proud of the fact that where it's going right now, where these guys are able to get these brand marketing deals, to be able to get jersey sales and money off the revenue stream, the whole collective. And I was a part of that Ed O'Bannon lost case suit back in the day, and I was a part of that. So it means something more personal to me, and the ability to give back to these kids after all I've learned, my experiences with my playing career, my experiences with having all the coaches I've had. I mean, Coach Popovich, Larry Brown, playing with against LeBron James, against Kobe Brown all these years, Allen Iverson. I mean, you have to learn a lot of this stuff. I can't keep it to myself, right? So what I've been able to do is give all this knowledge back to a lot of these young kids, and at this college level where it's professional sports now. I mean, why not have them and have them be able to transition and get their game ready for the NBA or overseas or wherever it is be. And another thing that we also do is with the NIL deal with these kids, we try to get them a lot of retention. A lot of these players, they come to these schools, they're unhappy, they're leaving, and they don't want to stay because the money's there, and you can go to another school and potentially get more money. So we also help with these coaches try to retain their players a little bit more. So to me, it's all inclusive. We're passionate about it. It's my background, and we just love doing it.
So y'all get these kids and y'all develop them, right? I know that for sure. Um, but I mean, do you guys give NIL money too, or y'all help them get NIL money deals? Like how does the ins and outs of help learn the groundwork?
Well, we got I got relationships with a lot of agents. So we're not a we're an ally of an agent. We're an ally of a coach. We not their competition. We actually gonna help them retain their client. We're gonna help a school keep a kid at their school. So outside of the guys that we have signed to our company that we solely represent by ourselves, we also partnered up with a bunch of agents who who need our services. The in-season development, these agents need it. They need it for their players because when that portal open up in the spring, you want your player to have the most value that they can have because it's going to go to the highest bidder when the portal opens. And I don't know if y'all familiar with that, but it's about three different waves of when that portal opens. It's the tier one guys that go first when the portal first open, and then they close it, and then they open it back up, and then the tier two players get put in the school. Then they close it and they open it back up towards the end of the summer. Then the tier three guys go. But I can give you some examples of a kid who got 600,000 to go to Texas A&M this year. He signed on August 20th, right before school started. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's going on right now. This is the climate we living in. And
That's crazy.
if you got kids that's coming up in sports, invest a lot of time and a lot of money on them if this is what they want to do as far as putting the work in to see if they can, because now you don't have to make it to the NBA to be a millionaire. You can just simply make it to college and you can become a millionaire. And with the programs that we set up for our clients, we set you up for success after you get done. And we got this program called Lab, Life After Ball. So that program, it's a lot of financial literacy going on. And we teach you how to invest, with these NIL deals, these kids getting hit with crazy taxes. And a lot of them just don't know because they're independent contractor the way they getting paid. So we figured out some of the tricks, really figured a lot of this stuff out from Donald Trump, the dude y'all was just talking about. Because, nah, to be honest, because you know how he evade all type of tax
Yeah.
breaks and all that, and done filed for bankruptcy many a times. But we found out that you can pay these kids business. So we start a LLC, we pay their business, then they get tax breaks from that. And then we bring real estate investments to these guys and they catch tax breaks that way too. So, NIL is only 2 or 3 years old. A lot of things is still getting figured out. But when these kids got the right team behind them, like what we're trying to do, like what we're doing, then it's only positives that come from this NIL because now, like I said, you can get out of college and like us, Rick, we like, man, we want to go play pro. We want to go try to make some money. These kids getting out of college now and they already got $1 million in the bank. You know what I mean? And they got investments, they got properties, they own their car, they own their house.
Yeah.
And it's just a new era that we living in. So what we're doing is something that's is needed. There ain't too many people doing it. But I think more people who really care about the kids need to do it because the NIL agents, they calling the kids and saying, look, I got the relationship with the coach at NC State. I can get you $200,000 if you sign with me. When they give them the deal and they take their 20% commission, they done with the kid. You know what I mean? They not making sure the kid paying his taxes. They ain't making sure he investing his money. They not making sure he get better on the court. They not making sure his mental is in the right place. They good with what they got with their commission and they moving on to the next kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's a need for what we're doing, and I think it's finna open up the floodgates for more people to do it because it's bro. Now you gotta realize it's not many guys getting to make it to the NBA or pro, but it's thousands of kids getting to play college ball, and you got tier three and tier four kids making $250,000 for a season right now. They're not even that good, but they still making that type of money. So it's just a need for it. And as far as to back to your original question with the process, when we partner up with agents to represent their player, we split the commissions with the agents. The guys that we have solely signed to us, we don't split with anybody. So the goal is quantity and then to turn that quantity of players that we signed into some quality players through our programming with development. They got to buy into the development, but that's the goal is to get them to buy into, what we showing them from a development standpoint. And we feel like that's going to make a huge impact and it's going to change the game. So more people need to do it.
So
So
quick
y'all
question for both of y'all. Do y'all partner up with the women's and as far as the ladies development as well, or how does that process go on the women's side of basketball? Even though because the NIL is on both sides, and they all making bread. But how do
Uh,
y'all?
we
Is it just a men's side for you guys, or do y'all partner with the ladies and say, hey, I'll give y'all my insight, my input as well?
we got three women players right now. We got actually one up here in Morgantown, Rick. She's from PG County. She was actually at U of H for the last 2 years.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Gia Cook, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh, yeah, Gia Cook. She's from PG County. But nah, man, yeah, I'm happy for the ladies. I'm happy for the girls, because shit, the girls, some of these girls making more money than they would ever make in the WNBA or
Exactly.
overseas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So we're not limiting ourselves to just female athletes. I mean, we're kind of opening up. I mean, this is a life skill right here. We're teaching these guys are life lessons. They're not. It's not necessarily subjugated to just basketball. It could be any sport. You got basketball. You got soccer. You got. There's so many other sports. There's some golf people that we're talking to. So if we can help them, if there's anybody that we can help, we want to do it. That's the goal and that's the mission for us.
Pretty cool
Okay.
stuff. Pretty cool
So,
stuff.
so this for both of y'all. 5 years. What do y'all see? Burning Graham.
Well, for me, I think in 5 years, I think we're going to get to the point where it's a niche and it's a thing, and I think we're going to have agencies trying to acquire what we're trying to do, and hopefully this catches wind. Hopefully there's more former players, that are willing to come out here and do this. There's other guys who are, and I mean, there's a lot of great coaches out there. There's a lot of guys who need an opportunity to come in and coach. Now we're going to open up a kind of like a program too, where we're going to allow other coaches to come down, train, work with us, get some player development, and then just we're gonna make it a whole thing. So in 5 years, I mean, fingers crossed, thumbs up, all this. I mean, I think this is going to be another part of what agencies are going to start bringing to their team. I think this is going to be something that universities are going to start trying to add into their programs, and it can carry over to the NBA as well. So, I mean, the upside on this is huge. It could be really huge.
Or are you guys gonna kind of continue with staying in the Florida area, or are you gonna start hitting HBCUs? How is that gonna impact the rest of the world, the United States? Are y'all thinking of branching out to a bigger platform, or are you guys just kind of mainly stay in Florida?
Nah, I mean, we in the last 60 days, we've been on 26 college campuses in the last 60 days.
Okay.
So we're not limited to Florida. Um, a big part of what we do is finding diamonds in the rough, man. So we actually recruit from like mid majors. I like mid major kids. Them the type of kids I like. I like the kids with chips on their shoulder.
Hmm.
Who feel like this guy they saying he better than me. I want to prove that I'm better than him. Um,
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking. Nell.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, we not limited to Florida. We when we recruit, I mean, the Northeast is really our territory. But with Stevie's connections in Denver, Denver is another hub for us because he coached there for 12 years. So Denver, Colorado is a place where we can go, and it is cold. It is cold. But you got three big schools all in the same area where we can, filter kids from there. And then, he went to Oklahoma State, so that's another area where we go to. And then Texas, I got Rick there, I got JD there, and then, Stevie got his contacts there as well. So we venture over to Texas and Louisiana too, man. So we all over with it.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Look, man, we're gonna take a commercial break right quick, and we're gonna come.
Take my hand and follow me. Loving you every day. I'm loving you, boy. Don't you let me go more, love without a limit. You know I'm loving you every day. I'm
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Don't stop. I love waiting when you reach the top. All night long. Come into my bedroom, honey. What I got will make you spend money. All night long. You know that you love me. So if you just give me a chance, I can still show you romance. I know that you still savor for my flavor, babe.
You're listening to
So
Live
stop
Big Sound.
playing hard to get. Let's make love like we first met. All the things you want to do, just relax and I'll take care of you. Anytime you want me, I'm saying that I love you every day, and I know that you love me, baby, admit it. Give me all your love and don't stop. I love waiting when you reach the top. All night long. Come into my bedroom, honey. What I got will make you spend money. All
You're listening to Live Big Sound.
change positions. Now stroking, baby. Stroking for me. Ooh, baby, I love your stroke. 'Cause you give me where I'm going. And you get my vote. 'Cause I believe you know just what you're doing. Baby, now we can coast. Let's go. Don't get in a hurry. No, that's too slow. And put that thing in motion. I want you to
It's not even like that. It wasn't like that, but I'm sorry. Baby, I don't love her. You don't love me. You know what? I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want to see your face. She was just telling me to see you walking through that baby. Don't say nothing else. Why we gotta do it like this? Baby. Damn.
Coming home late, it seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. So if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there where you came from. Day to day, with you it's always something else. Working my nerve, God knows that I don't deserve what you put me through. 'Cause I've been so true to you. For you to come at me with another lame excuse. See, I heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk. Baby this, baby that. But your lies ain't working now. Now look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. Play the fool before. I was your fool. I believed in you.
Man, we are back. We are back. Look,
We back.
we gave y'all the intro and the break-ins and the juicy stuff on the mentorship and the love of the basketball, but we ain't finna do that this segment. We finna get in there. We finna get in there. And I know Smooth know them very well. So we finna get into some juicy stuff. So
What
whatever
Graham
you
though?
ask.
Graham done dropped off on you.
Oh, I think he hung up on purpose because he
We gonna get him back in though. But look, so we got all that other stuff out the way. So we finna get juicy because all these women want to know all this shit anyway. So I'm telling you, they
trouble.
finna eat it up. All you gotta do is just watch the screen. You're gonna see the shit they be seeing. So off the muscle, they gonna want to know what's your relationship status.
Single.
Okay,
Single.
okay.
Here
All
it
right.
comes. Watch you go see on the side. Bling, 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 bling. Watch.
So look, okay, come on,
Golly.
bring Graham up. All right, Graham. So I told you to throw you straight in the fire right now, bro. So all the women want to know what's your relationship status. Oh, he offline again.
He offline. He jumped off. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. I'm offline. I'm
He
offline.
offline. Damn. So Tom, so Daryl, aka Hawk.
Why they call you
Talk to me.
Hawk, Doc? Why they call you Hawk,
Hey
Doc?
man, listen, bro.
That story right there,
There's
boy.
some stuff
Hey.
you don't need to know. We're gonna leave that alone.
Oh, my bad.
So Tone, if you had to describe the type of guy that you are, how would you describe yourself?
Man, I got six sisters, bruh. You know what I mean? So I'm a good guy. I'm a
Oh,
good guy,
wait
but
a
guess what though? We living in some times where you gotta throw a little asshole in there too now. You know
minute.
what I mean? So I'm a good guy, but I'm also an asshole depending on how I get treated. So
Right, right.
overall, I'm a good guy though.
So what would make you turn from a good guy to an asshole?
It depends. If we talking about relationship stuff, I think as a single man out here, what happened? Oh, did you send a link to Stevie? He trying to connect. Oh, okay, okay, all right, okay, okay, I got you. Um, but yeah, if it's pertaining to a relationship, Rick, what would make me get to the point of being an asshole? I think being at my age and being out here dating, man, a lot of women be leading with bad intentions and putting material things first. And if you do that with me, you gonna get some asshole from me.
Mm.
I'm gonna come off as an asshole, and deep down, I'm a good guy, got good intentions. I'm definitely a traditional guy. I believe in the traditional values and all that, and being the protector and all that, leading, providing in some sense. But I ain't providing for the wrong woman though. I want to provide for the right woman.
All
What
So
right.
what
So
the
have you been married? You got kids? Or what?
no,
Give us a little.
no kids, and never been married either.
Damn. Oh, you scared of
what
commitment? They finna get on you now.
what
Why
the
they gonna
right
get on me? I got some bullets to fire back. Let's run. Let's go.
what the right woman look like to you? What's your idea of the right woman?
Man, 10 years ago, the right woman, it was a lot about physical. Now it ain't. Now it's mostly about what your heart look like. You really rocking with me for me. You got the loyalty characteristics. You got the traditional values as a woman, because these days a lot of women ain't even got the traditional values. You know what I mean? So to me, obviously, I want to be attracted to the woman I'm pursuing, but that ain't number one no more. Now you just can't be no damn Shrek. Now you can't look like Shrek. You feel me? You
Burnt
can't-
toenail head ass.
but but yeah, it ain't all about looks, man. It's mostly about the heart for me.
Right,
Okay.
right. So could
Are
y'all
you ready to
could
settle?
y'all huh?
What
Is he
what
ready
was
to settle?
Are you ready to settle down?
Man, yeah, yeah, I better be. I'm about to be 45 next month. I better
Yeah,
be ready to settle down.
yeah.
Be shit. I'm responsible and I'm career driven too. So I also know you can't be out here
Mhm.
trying to date multiple women. So yeah, mom, I'm dating with a purpose, but it's tough out here though. It's tough out here. It really is. Like it's you just don't know if a woman rocking with you for you or if she rocking with you
For
for
what
what
you
you can do for her.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to move a certain way, Rick. You know, you got to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Somebody just said, "Wow." Why you saying "Wow"? What's going on? I
Because
just see
you
somebody said,
single with no
"Wow."
kids.
So Jackie wants to know. So what steps do you take to see someone hard? How open are you with that?
I think like just think about this little dynamic right here. The men in the beginning got to do all the courting when you first meet a woman, right? And women don't even think about what it takes to even court a woman for the first, let's just say the first month. If you keep on going on dates, right? So me, I like to eat four and five star restaurants, and I like to drink champagne. So just taking a woman out to eat to a nice restaurant, I'm investing a lot of time and a lot of money. So I would like to see after me doing that over a certain time period, you offer it to me as well. Offer to take me out. And a lot of times, you say that to women and they're like, what? Like, no, I ain't doing none of that. So, if I see that, I'm going the other way. Even if you offer it to me, I might not even, you know, ask you for it if you offer it to me. But I still want to know that, you would want to do something like that for me too. You know what I mean?
I'll throw one out there on this single world. Since you are where you are like now, have you embraced being single and you're like I'm okay if I do cool, if I don't I'm cool. I got a lot going on with the consulting and the basketball world, so it's consuming a lot of my time. How do you feel about that single world? Are you embracing that world of being single? You know what I'm saying? Like, you cool with that, or you
Yeah,
prefer to be with somebody?
yeah, yeah. I think I prioritize certain things before a relationship now, man. So I'm definitely at peace with, like my priorities are obviously myself first and foremost, because I got to be healthy and strong enough to get through the days and, you know, take care of myself. My family and my faith is another priority that comes before a relationship too, until I meet the right woman. And then my career is third, and then a relationship is probably fourth. So I focus on me, making sure I'm on point with myself. I focus on my family and my faith. I focus on my career. And then a relationship is about the fourth priority for me. And until I meet the right woman to make me feel like, hold on, this is the woman I should be pouring into,
Come
then
on.
those other things are going to be the priorities first. And then
Okay.
once I meet the right woman, she's going to move up on my priority list.
Okay.
Yeah, boy, I see.
Graham.
Yeah,
Graham. Okay, we got you back. We
like
got you
you
back.
on a little
Yeah,
bit.
man, had a
We
little
finna
technical
double team you,
difficulties over
dog.
here.
So
Finna
these
double team you,
these,
dog.
these women want to know what's your relationship status.
My relationship status right now, well, I was married for 12 years, and I got 3 kids, been divorced for the last 5 years, so trying to figure it out. I'm just
Trying to
trying to
figure it
figure it
out.
out. I'm trying to
Okay.
figure it out,
Are you wanting that figure out? Or are you cool with being same thing? I just said to
I
D. You
mean,
looking for that
I
wife, or
mean,
you okay
I'm
with
I'm
being with
I'm 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 in a good space right now. I've been down that route. I've been down that road before. Had kids before. Don't really want no more kids. But if the right woman comes along, of course I would definitely consider that. But right now, I mean, we figuring it out. I'm not rushing, forcing anything right now. So we'll see how it goes.
okay?
So both of y'all, safe to say that y'all dating, or are you just chilling? Like what?
Yeah, I mean, you can say that. Yeah, dating.
Okay. So
Dating, relationships, all inclusive. It's the dating the space right now is weird, man, especially with online dating and how people move now. I'm an old school kind of guy. I like to come up to you and introduce myself, shake your hand, and see, you get the first impression. It's just not like that anymore. So I'm
right.
still trying to figure out this whole online dating and AI. You don't even know if these people are droids or bots or robots. I don't, you never really know. You could be talking to an
I'm
AI
with her.
person right now. You never
Let's
know. So
go.
So this so
it's
this
it's
is
kind of weird. It's kind of
this,
weird.
this is why I asked both of y'all that, because what I want to know from both y'all is like, what is your definition of dating, right? Because some people feel like dating is like exclusive, is me and you, and then some people feel like, dating is, I'm hanging out with this person and this person and this person, trying to see like who I like the most, basically. So, what's y'all
Right.
definition of dating?
Well, my definition of dating is, I mean, it is exactly what it sounds like. Dating means you getting a number of people and you limiting that number down to get exactly what you want. Now, is that possible to find exactly what you want in relationships? Probably not, but you figure out what makes you happy and you try to go with that. But to me, dating is you get people and you figure out how, what you're trying to narrow it down to. So,
Oof. Okay, D.
Tom, Tom, what's dating to you, Tom?
Yeah, I think damn boy,
Yeah.
it's because I just heard Steve talking about the online stuff. I'm gonna say this. I see the pros in the online dating though. I see it because I'm super busy with my life and work, and I don't be having time to meet quality women. Just like with my everyday, the way I move, and we used to go out, you know, and meet people when we went out, and now going out to me is having a nice meal, and then I'm home. If I ain't feeling the vibes after dinner, I'm going home, going to sleep. So I don't really get to meet people going out no more, and I don't really approach women like that unless you invite me in and you looking at me and you invite me in, then I approach you.
Mhm.
But the online dating is convenient because I think you can't match with some quality people that you're attracted to, and then you got to kind of like go through the steps of getting to know a person. And when you go on that first date, if you hit it off chemistry wise, then I consider that dating if you make it to another date.
Damn, somebody
So,
say so. So you are
so,
intimate with everyone you date?
what
Is,
now?
is that is that question to me?
I,
She asking both
I don't
y'all.
know.
So both of y'all. So they're
Both of
asking, are you
y'all.
nah,
dating?
you can't be intimate with the first one you meet. Now, there's a lot of bad things going around out here now, so you
Right.
gotta be careful. But I think if you get a nice, respectable young woman, young man, whatever your situation is, you. I like to call it courting. You court them. I'm old school terminology. You court them. You take them out on a date. Just a little grace period. You figure out what y'all gonna do, and then you move from there. So you gotta.
Well,
It's got to be a
fine.
grace
So what
period.
if she
So,
fine and jump your bones, Stephen? She jump your bones,
Hey
man.
man, look, I done been down the marriage route and all that stuff. Now I'm looking for all quality. It's not about quantity for me no more.
Come on
I
now.
need a
Come
quality.
on.
I need a quality woman that's gonna hold me down. That's gonna be my ace. That's gonna rock with me, be my ride or die. All this, that's what I
Talking like an
need.
old head, boy.
so,
Hey man, I got an old soul, man.
right, right.
It,
So,
it,
so
it's
look.
priorities now, but I need quality.
So you said courting, right? Which
Hmm.
means you're gonna take her out, nice date or whatever.
Yeah.
But are you doing that with everybody that you're dating? Because you said dating is kind of like you got a few people, and
Yeah, no, but see, also with that dating is, I mean, I think you got to pick and choose who you want to take out. Because some girls, they take it differently. You take them to a nice restaurant for a terrible restaurant. I mean, going to a coffee shop versus taking them out to the park and a walk in the park. You just got to figure out what you like and want to do on that date. It don't all you ain't got to go spend thousands or hundreds of $1,000s on a date. You
see,
can do date. You can go do dates for free. There's some good women out there that'll let you do some stuff for free, but some of these other women,
Ooh.
you got to look out for. But it's all in perspective of how you trying to do it. So
man, dating for me is different, right? Because I feel like if we dating, then it's just me and you. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much exclusive. Because if I'm dating multiple women, then like, how do I say like I'm really into one person if I got options? You know what I'm saying? So to me, dating is kind of like exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
if
Well, you narrowed it down. So you making your dating situation an exclusive dating, but there's also the plural definition of dating, which means like you dating around to figure out who you want to be your main person. So both definitions could be right. It's no right or wrong
that's true.
answer in that.
That's
But
why I asked y'all what was y'all definition.
you got to respect both. Now you can
Yeah.
be dating and say I'm singly dating this one person, or I'm trying to figure out out of the multitude of people that I'm talking to who I want to narrow down to be that one,
Right.
So,
right?
so,
So
and you said it right, just like that. So, what if one has the great quality that you like, but just that one great quality. But the other two got that other. We like, man, if I can put all three of them together and have one good one. But how
Hey
do you
man, you
narrow
know
that
we take on concubines and their
down?
multiple. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
You
I'm just
heard me.
joking on
Start her up, boy.
that. I'm just joking.
Yes,
No,
I
man.
knew it.
I think it's a give situation. I mean, I think you put 100% of your effort into it. She puts 100% of your effort into it, and then you guys, you draw cards. You figure out how to go from there. But
Yep.
I don't think you should just put all your eggs in one basket. I don't think you know what your left hand, let your right hand know what you're doing, unless you marry. Now, once you do that, then that's a commitment and a constitution that you set up by God. But other than that, man, the rate of divorce right now, the rate of cheating, all that stuff is going to an astronomical high right now. Is it good? Do I condone it? No, not at all. But the facts are the facts. And then you get, a lot of women saying there's no good men out there. And then you get a lot of men saying there's no good women out there. But all right, well, what are your qualifications? What are your priorities that you're setting for that? Do you want a man that makes over $500,000, or do you want somebody that's going to treat you
That's
well?
what the majority of them say,
It's
though. How you gonna
That's
find
what
a man over five? He don't
majority of them
want
say
you.
that.
How them 500,000 and he gonna want you? He don't might not want your thirty
Right,
$30,000 range.
right.
So Soldier Girl said downfall of dating is options.
She right.
Hmm.
She's right, and that's that instant gratification thing. See, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, when we was younger and we liked somebody, we was focused on just liking them. And even if you got in an argument, the first thing you wanted to do was make up. In 2025, the first thing you want to do is go look at your next option because you got them
Yep.
when you get in an argument. And I think that's on both sides, men and women. Both sides do it. Um, I remember being in a situation a couple months ago. I was dating this chick, went on a couple days with her, and she what she was doing was she was getting ready to go on another date after me, and she kept it
Oh,
real and kept it real too. Like, I got another date at this time, and I'm just exploring my options. And I was like, I respect it. At least you being transparent. At least you being honest.
Right.
But I don't like I don't like that double standard, and I don't want to get into no gender wars or nothing like that because that ain't what this is. But I think men gotta call out men who do wrong if it's not something that's 100, and then women gotta call out women who don't do stuff right if it ain't 100. But I think you mostly see a lot of women just sticking together, even if a woman is wrong. Like they still stick together and say it's the man's fault. And I think that's more so what women do. But overall, like I said, I got six sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, my mom and my aunts, one of my aunts passed away, but I grew up around women, was raised around women. I had a couple uncles that swooped in. My pops came in late, but I definitely still believe in marriage. I still believe in all the traditional stuff. I do think it's some good women still out there. But I think overall, from my experience, this is my experience. It's a lot of entitlement going on. It's a lot of entitlement, and the women that I run into, they just feel entitled, and they feel like because you the man, then this is what they expect from you. This is what is required from you, and that's just what they expect. And me being my age, not having any children, never being married. I do okay for myself, educated. I ain't rich, I ain't poor. I'm in the middle. I can still do what I want because I work for my money. Um, I turn it back around and I put those same expectations on them, and I'm expecting certain things from you too, like because I want to see it as well. Long term, I think it's a man's responsibility to lead, protect, provide, and all those things, and then a woman should help him in that process. But I think women got to understand before it get to the long term. In the short term, they got to show you why you the woman that they should be doing that for.
Hmm.
So look, I got a question for you, and then Steve, I got a question for you. So that young lady that told you she was getting ready to go on another date, could you see yourself being in a serious relationship with her?
Yeah, cause she was a little baddie. I ain't gonna lie. So,
That's
so
my
yeah,
dog. That's my
I ain't gonna cap Frenchie. Yes, Frenchie. Yes. And she kept it real.
He kept it 100. He
She
kept it
kept it
100.
real. She
But
kept it
I
real.
mean, how can you? I don't know, bro. I mean, I guess honesty is the best policy. But like, I'm thinking like, man, how you into me, but you finna go on a date with somebody else? Like,
That's what that's what
Because she
how
could,
much?
because
How
she
much?
was exploring her options.
How much
She
take you
exploring her
serious?
options.
It shouldn't be no options. I should be the only option.
oh,
Well, man, this
that's okay.
that was
Damn,
about the
yeah.
second or third date though.
You
Oh,
sure that shoes in the back or
oh,
alcohol?
it's the second or third night. Okay, I ain't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. It was
You
early. Yeah,
report out.
it was the first month, first 2, 3 weeks of us knowing each other.
Okay,
It was
you have
early.
to report out. That's
Yeah, if we not you said that word exclusive. So once we get physical, once we get to the physical standpoint, everybody got a responsibility not to be just sleeping around. So you should try to be exclusive with who you physical with. You know, you should try. Now you might mess up here and
Yeah.
there, you know what I'm saying? But you should have intentions on being exclusive, you know, once you get physical with a person. If you dating with a purpose. And at my age, I am dating with a purpose.
okay. Steve. So we was just talking about I guess the mind state of most women or whatever and how they feel entitled, like Tone said, and amongst other things. So do you think that social media play a role in the way that I guess some women come off to men?
Yeah, just look at the state of what Instagram is now. I mean, it's all filters. I mean, you got. I'm not gonna say it's all men doing that, but most of these women, they're going there, and you're seeing a lot of the fakeness of what they have. You're seeing a lot of the makeup. You're seeing a lot of the fake hair, and then at some point in time, I mean, you putting up all these fake pictures. We got to meet you at some point in time. We got to really see how y'all really look at some point in time. Now, you can't get mad at us if we say like, oh, you don't look like your picture or you don't look like who you say you're supposed to be. Now, do men do this? I don't think so. I don't need to wear makeup and any of that stuff. So you're gonna get exactly what you get out of me and saying. I think it's a lot of facade going on with a lot of dating. And a lot of people put they good foot forward and it's not who they really are. And I mean, it's a sad state that we kind of in right now. But like Tone said, I mean, some of it could be good. Some of these people are really finding true love on these dating apps. Some people are finding, you know, the love of their lives. They're making relationships and families out of this. It's great. But some people are using it for the wrong reasons. And they're using it for, to get around, to do whatever they need to do. And that's fine, whatever you're gonna do, as long as you're being transparent and open about it. I think there's a way to do it. I don't personally agree with it, but
Do you,
this
do
is the
you,
state that
do
we
you
in right
guys have
now.
a dating range? Like, what's your age range on dating? Y'all have a cutoff, early, young, older, median?
Yeah, it varies. I mean, you got some really mature younger women, and you got some older women who are just not mature at all. So that range can vary. I think it's individually based.
Wow.
Now, me, I'm gonna say, I'm not a big fan of young women. I'm just not that age anymore, and I can't really do a lot of these things what these young women are doing. If you in the age range from 25 to 30, you in that range where you probably want to have kids. I done had kids already. Now that's not necessarily the age limit for what I consider it, 100%. But I might need somebody that's a little bit mature, a little bit more up to my speed, a little bit. I'm not trying to go out to the clubs and party. I'm ready to go see what these beautiful sights out here. I'm trying to travel and do all this type of stuff. So
Already.
that doesn't appease me. I had my time. I had my time when I was playing in the NBA, when I was in the streets doing whatever I needed to do. But that time is over. I got to represent my brand now. I got kids looking up to me, so I can't just be doing the same thing. So it's all relative,
Tone,
Tone,
Tone, you got an age range?
you got an age range, son?
Yeah, I think I definitely ain't going under. I ain't going under 25,
He
and
say,
even
damn.
25 too young. What?
Yeah.
What?
So that make
What?
you
What?
20
You
that
years.
boy,
disagree?
that,
That's
that boy
20
like
years.
18. The boy like 19 years old.
My
Hold up.
daughter
What?
29,
Come
man.
on, man. You can still
Yeah,
move like that, boy? 20 years?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no.
Hold up.
See, my
Yeah.
daughter 29, nigga.
Frenchie, listen, I'm not actively going after 25-year-olds. They coming after me, bro.
I
What you
believe
want
you.
me to
I believe you.
do?
I
Am I
believe you.
supposed to say no because they're 25? I mean,
Yeah, you supposed to say
it,
no.
Nah, not if they coming correct. I
What
mean,
y'all got in common, Tom?
that's not. First off, I'll say this: it's rare if I'm talking to a 25-year-old, bro.
I'm
I gotta say
disappointed.
that, but it's done happened before. It's done happened. I'm gonna just keep it real. It's
Yeah.
done happened. I will say early 30s. Somebody said a honey pack. Negative. All natural over here. No honey pack.
Yeah, you saw that,
I'm
didn't
in the
you? You
gym.
saw that, didn't you?
I'm in the gym. I get natural.
Saw
I
that?
got all
Hey,
natural.
he in the gym all day, every day.
I say dirty old man. God damn,
Dirty old man.
dirty old
So
man.
hold on. Hey,
Somebody going in on that boy. Who's she talking to? Who's she
Oh,
talking about?
I ain't going after them. They going after me. What I'm supposed to do? Say no? What I'm supposed to do?
hey,
What
Yes,
I'm supposed to do?
it's
yes,
something about
indeed.
Larry,
them
what I'm supposed to
beards,
do, Larry?
them beards, man. Them beard, them big thick beards, man. They
Uh, I don't hide it. I got the
All right, so,
salt, pepper, and everything, and letting them know
oh,
I'm a now. You know what
you,
I'm saying? And this ain't what you want now. You might want to be careful,
you gonna take
you,
up
but
you,
they
you gonna
still
you
take
that
up
you
coming.
that uncle can't
you gonna
nobody bring
you
to
gonna
the
take up
front of
you
me.
gonna take up through there, Tom?
Take,
You gonna take up through there?
that's what I'm supposed to do, Frenchie. That's what I'm supposed to do.
No, nigga. You're supposed to leave her alone. That's a baby.
25?
25.
Hold on.
Wow.
Now
No,
hold on.
listen, this is how I look at it. Maybe because you don't got no kids. My daughter is 29, bro.
Nah, I feel you. So let me ask you this: you single, Rick?
Yes,
Okay, so if you met a 25-year-old mature, hold
I'm
on,
not
let me
doing it.
finish. I ain't finished. I ain't finished. Let me get it out first. Because it's already hard to match up with people these days. It's hard.
It is. It is.
So what if you meet a 25-year-old who got her shit together, mature, master's degree, good job, and all about you. What you
My
gonna
youngest,
say no because you 25?
my youngest son is 23.
I
Mm.
get it.
I'm
I
not
get
doing it.
it.
I
I
I
get
I
it.
I introduce my son to her. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. All right.
I'm
I
gonna do it.
respect it. I
See, he
respect
started
it.
having
I'm
kids
gonna
as
do
a
it.
freshman in high school. See, I gotta understand that's why he's saying what he's saying. That's not
Nah,
fair.
I get
You
it. I
can't
get
judge
it. I get
everybody
it.
Yeah.
because of
And
your
like I
high school
said,
age.
25 is you asked the limit. That's probably the youngest. But I don't, my last two exes was in their 40s though. You know what I'm saying? So, but I have dated that young because, sometimes you want to see if you still got it, you know?
God damn.
Sometimes you want to see if you still got it, Frenchie.
Well, what's the oldest y'all dated then? How about y'all went to young? What's the oldest y'all dated then?
Ooh, that's a good
I'm definitely
question.
a cool. I love me a nice cougar now. I
A
do.
cool.
Cougar. I said, rawr, cougars.
So y'all just
Take it,
blow,
Frenchie.
fluctuate.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Ah.
lie. I love, I love me a woman with a hysterectomy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, crazy.
I want to shoot the club up, baby.
Boy, boy shooting grits.
Oh, pew pew.
Pew,
Uh,
pew.
Man,
That
hold
boy,
up.
Hey, look.
professional grit shooter.
Somebody say 60. Uh-oh, somebody ready at 60. Oh Lord.
So look,
uh,
Here they come. Y'all DMs finna
we
be
we
blowing up.
talked about relationships.
oh, man.
Let's talk about. So okay, I got a question for y'all when we come back. We're gonna take a break right quick.
All
All
right.
right.
See y'all in a minute.
Grinding, holding me real close 'cause you're supposed to be, baby.
I like it when you put that thing on me, pushing it up on against the jeans, making it harder in between, baby. Whether it's at the crib, it's all up to you. Whatever you wanna do, so you wanna groove. Show me how you move. What you gonna do? 'Cause I wanna rock with you. Whatever you wanna do.
You're listening to Live Link Sounds.
The boy is mine, the boy is mine.
The boy is mine. The boy is mine. The boy is mine.
please talk to you for a minute?
Sure, you look kind of familiar.
Yeah, you do too. But I just wanted to know, do you know somebody named... You know his name.
Oh yeah, definitely. I know his name.
But I just want to let you know that he's mine.
No, he's mine.
Stay.
Sensitive.
I'm still never with the DJ. I've been rocking her head like it's a party. All right. I gotta see myself. All right, we are back. We are back. We are back, fellas. It got a little juicy right there. I don't know if y'all read the comments when we took the break, but boy, them comments blew up, because they was ready. Single, old, young, all that stuff. But look, before we even get started on this next one, so we got the. I'm sorry to say it like this, smooth or no understand. We got the shit talker coming up. So y'all best believe we got Dr. Nathan to come on this thing and get ready to
Take
size y'all boys up and talk a little
take,
noise. So we
take
gonna
it
bring
to
up
another level.
get ready. Dr. Nation ready? Hang on up in there. Oh, y'all. Look, you gave me the eye already. I'm sorry. I'm light skinned.
Ooh, what kind of shitty introduction was that? Oh my
Yes!
god.
I came to talk a little noise.
Y'all gonna do me like that in front of company?
Smooth bought you some company.
You niggas ain't shit. Oh my gosh, y'all are horrible.
And look at her hand. Look how big that glass. Bigger than her head.
Mm.
Look at it.
That's that good red. Yeah, she know what she doing.
What you
Yeah.
think this is, Larry?
That's MD
Kool-Aid. What you
2020.
gonna drink?
I got a new
That's MD
Larry.
2020.
Look,
Tell me.
I'm gonna put you on some Playboy shit, okay? They gonna think this wine, but you know what this is? This is cran grape. This is ocean spray, cran grape, and Cavassier. And the shit
Oh,
is actually really good.
you gonna be. Look, I'm gonna give you
I'm
about three
telling
minutes
you,
on this
it is
conversation.
so.
You gonna get the cussing.
Tell these people who you is.
I ain't put but a capful in there.
Oh,
I ain't put but a capful in there. I knew we had company, so I wasn't gonna cut up too
oh
bad. Okay,
no!
it's just a
Look.
capful.
Well,
But
I
listen,
put water,
um,
and just ice, and some some brown. Mine ain't gonna change color. It's the real deal. I don't need to change color. You got Kool-Aid.
Now tell the people who you is.
right, because Larry is just showing out. He acting extra light skin, and I'm not here for it. Okay, like you need to
Yeah.
relax, sir. Don't
Hey,
cut up because we got company. Okay, all
hey.
right. Y'all know who it is. It is Natalia, your girl Natalia, aka Nay Nay to the niggas in the hood. What is good? All right, listen, I'm not gonna be on here too long because it's too many Negroes in here. So I'm gonna go and talk a little shit, and I'm gonna probably get on out the way. But I am free tonight.
You surrounded by
Oh,
men and you want to
okay.
sugarcoat it?
Well, oh, Jesus the Christ. Okay, listen. So I just want to give you our guest this disclaimer. Yeah, I do talk a little shit. Please don't take it personal.
Take it.
I'm just we're just having fun. It's just, it's all fun and stuff. So, they made it seem like I was just a terrible, terrible, terrible person.
Yeah.
Come
But
on
I
with the
will get
letter.
in your shit if I have to, okay? Just so we clear. Rick, Rick, don't let your homeboys get your ass whooped. Relax. Y'all is really like, woo. Y'all know how to, you see.
Get you riled up. I'm trying to get you riled up.
All right. Are y'all ready now? No,
Come on.
no need, because I think this lady go. I don't know. All right, so here we go. Oh, do you gentlemen know what's about to occur right now?
Nope, but we ready.
Did y'all get them
That's
a
all.
heads up
Man, that's
besides
all
the
good. Don't need it. Don't need a starter. Just go.
okay. All right, here we go with the letter. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dear big fellas, my girlfriend is getting too expensive. She is acting like a gold digger, and it is starting to bother me. I am a generous man, and I feel she is beginning to take advantage of it. She even got mad when I didn't buy her a big expensive bag for her birthday, but I still got her the bag, just a smaller version. She says that I knew she had expensive taste because of where we met. I really thought we had something, and I don't know what to do. Am I being a simp? Now, before I dive into this, I want to make sure that everyone understands what a simp is because I do not want to um,
God.
dismiss the fact that everyone on this call or watching may not be from the hood. So, a simp, if you were, is slang for a person who is excessively devoted to someone they are attracted to, often to a degree that it seems as overly submissive or desperate. Now, with that definition in mind, my guy, you are a simp, okay? Because let me tell you something. Now, I'll tell you this. I don't, I do not fall under that category of a basic bitch, but I do understand the tendency. Okay, I just choose not to operate in them. So if you would take a deep dive down this thing called a TikTok, you will find out that there are videos where women will tell you you get dressed up in a very seemingly expensive outfit and you go to these bars and you go to these hotels, and these are men with money. So, sir, the fact that you assume that because y'all met in the same place automatically qualifies you as a simp. Okay. So you gotta already be on top of that type of game. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, y'all know I ain't got no job no more, so times get too much harder. I'm finna go put these spanks on and make it do what to do at the
Oh,
Waldorf's happy hour. So
oh,
listen. So here we go. We gonna it's another thing that we wanted to point out that I kind of wanted to point out, I believe. And so she when she got mad when I didn't buy her a big expensive bag for her birthday, I just got her a smaller version. Okay, well see, she's very ungrateful.
good point.
And that would have been the first and the last time that bitch would have ever been ungrateful toward me, cause I'd have took that goddamn bad back, told her, beat your feet, bitch. Kick rocks. Because what I'm not gonna tolerate if I'm being kind to you and you shitting on what I'm doing, nigga, fuck you and the bitch that hatched you, okay? I ain't going for the shit.
That's the
I'd
problem,
rather
though,
be
Doc. It's too much
fucked by
simping going
myself
on.
than to be dealing, than to be dealing with somebody who does not have any appreciation for my kindness. Because unfortunately, I have been a simp, not to no nigga, but to family members. I'm a very kind-hearted person. And so if I'm feeling like I'm liking you and I'm fucking with you and I'm starting to extend that kindness towards you and you just gonna shit on it, you better hope I don't get your whole ass beat up. That's why I'm single because God don't want me in jail. Because I don't know if that falls on the RICO. I don't know, but it might get criminal. Like, leave me the hell alone. If your intentions are not good, get behind these Satan.
Hmm.
Like, people are trying to find a peace. You know what I'm saying? But see, I don't know. The nigga's just a simp. That's all I really got because, I mean, off the rip, you was already blinded by the fact that you assumed. When you met the chick, did y'all have a conversation? Did you even take to get to know her? Did you just, it sounded like you just assumed because she was whatever, because I'm sure she was, real pretty, all this other shit.
She had to be a baddie. She had to be a baddie.
Yeah, of course.
But
Of
but maybe
course.
but maybe
Of
she wasn't
course.
displaying these.
But you know what they say? If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck.
Damn.
Maybe she wasn't
Like,
displaying
I
these traits
mean,
when they first
I,
met.
I you know what? And I feel sorry for guys like that. Now let me, not let me just, I gotta flip it and reverse it. I do feel sorry for guys that go through that.
Not me.
But
Not
you know what
me.
I'm saying? It's like, well,
Not,
no,
not
see,
me. It's
no,
hard. It's Doc. It's hard to feel
because
sorry for them because
no,
they
it's just a
enabling.
matter of it, but it's just a matter of just being empathetic. I'm talking about in terms of a nigga just being a simp because some of these guys are really green and they just don't know. Like we, you know what I mean? We can't, I don't know how many niggas that is, but I know they're out there.
Yeah.
You
Really?
know what I'm saying? But you know what happens is a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Guys be falling for the same type of female, or whatever, and that's sometimes how the cookie fucking crumbles. Now you gotta put up with the shit that this nigga allowed this female to get away with because she knows that it can happen, and so she's just gonna continue to run through you niggas. Not saying you own the thing, but you feel me. I don't know
Mhm.
y'all like that, but them other niggas,
So,
That's
you know,
so Steve, how you feel?
damn.
How you feel about that letter, Steve?
I think he need to run for the hills on her.
Nah.
I don't do the whole unappreciative. If I'm taking using my hard-earned money to give you anything, it could be a penny, but it came from my heart. It came from whatever. Don't
Ooh.
shit on it,
Yeah.
because it could come from a good place. Now, does he have the means to? I don't know, but I'm tired of seeing all these women taking advantage of all these simps, and they give it a bad name.
Yeah.
It's a bad name right now.
Right. What,
So.
what you feel
They
about
they
it,
they
Tom?
giving it back. Now now me personally, like Doc said, everybody done simp before. Come on, let's be honest. Everybody done had their little time to be a
Everybody.
simp, but
Everybody.
at the same time, it's a fine line between simping and getting taken advantage of. I feel like a lot of these women now are out here trying to take advantage of folks. So you know,
Mm.
What you
prioritize.
speak on it,
Nah.
Tom?
I mean, with this one right here, that dude is an idiot, and that's the
Damn.
best way I can put it. Because at the end of the day, I
One
hear you,
guy.
Doc. I hear you, Doc. When you say some, it's some nerds out there who don't know. But them same nerds got friends, they got family members, they got people who telling them, dog, what are you doing, bro? She don't like you. Well, what are you doing? But you still doing it though. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what's wrong with the game. That letter right there is what's wrong with the game. It's a whole lot of enabling going on, and that's where the entitlement comes from. That's where the entitlement comes from because of shit like this. You got dudes who ain't really checking this type of behavior. You gotta check it. You can do something nice for a woman, but you better make sure that she appreciate it and she just don't expect it. Do something nice for her, and then she got to show appreciation for it, and then you keep doing it. But you got dudes out here who doing stuff nice, the woman don't appreciate it, and they still doing shit for them. And then that's where the entitlement comes from when they move on to the next dude who ain't putting up with that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, when it comes to that letter, that dude is an idiot, bro. He's an idiot. Like
What you
he
Whatever
gonna
got,
keep
happened?
L?
getting taken
Whatever happened
advantage
to
of.
reciprocation, man?
What you got, L?
Reciprocation. Look, call it simp, call it whatever you want it, and that's what we all can say because men do give in to that. But at the end of the day, we we settle for that bullshit. Just like Steven say, run for the hill. What am I sitting here giving you everything I got for, and you don't appreciate what I'm giving you? Ungrateful, and then you go right to okay. So my birthday come, and you give me a pair of gloves. I'm tripping like, hold on, that little bag that you weren't grateful for, you give me a pair of gloves for that? Like, or you give me some bullshit.
that sound light skinned Larry. That sound like some tick for tack shit. If it came from if your heart said buy
I
her
was
this
not a
bag,
simp. I
then you
want
buy her the
reciprocation.
damn bag. But if she said, you know what, my man sure be holding his hands a lot. Maybe he needs some gloves, and she was trying to be thoughtful to your light skinned ass and buy you something that you needed.
But you want that big ass expensive purse, didn't you? So I got you a smaller good version. It still ain't cheap, and you gonna give me a pair of gloves?
Man, listen, let me tell y'all.
We're not
Let me
talking.
tell
No,
y'all.
no, no, no. Don't try. No, 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 no. Don't try to fix that shit, Larry, because that wasn't what you were
That's what I
proclaiming just a
said.
moment ago. You
Listen,
wasn't relating this to the story. You were relating this to your own life.
Stay off that
hey,
Kabasi and
listen,
Speak
Kool-Aid,
your
please.
truth, baby.
hey, listen.
You gotta speak your truth.
That couldn't have been me because I'd have told her fuck her in that bag. She wouldn't have got the good bag. She would have got the big bag. Oh, she would have got the fucking bag that she came in the house in when she moved in to move her motherfucking shit out of there. You ungrateful
The duffel
kid
bag.
ass
How,
motherfucker.
how long? How long was she with this girl now?
We don't
How
know
long
that
was
shit.
she?
That'd be the thing
So
with the
now
little stuff. We don't
it's a
know that.
certain time period where you're getting bags and all
Right,
that. Now you
right.
just can't come out the gate getting bags and nice dinners. Now you got to earn that. Now I tell everybody this. I'm like a school teacher right there. You want me to come give you an A out of my class, 100% out of my class, and you ain't take no quizzes, you ain't take no tests, you ain't did nothing. You
You
just
ain't
want
come
me
to
to
play.
you want me to just give you that?
Yeah,
No, you got to earn this. This
yeah,
this earned over here.
yeah.
Right? I'm not just gonna give this A in this class. I need you to do a little work for me.
Come on,
But you
man.
know
I don't
these
give a damn
It
how
should go
fine.
both ways.
No matter how fine they are, they don't have nothing to do with that. Come
It
on,
don't
man.
it don't matter.
Don't matter. That's
Larry, you bought some bags in your day?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Bought bags.
I won't buy no goddamn motor. They can get a duffel bag and a grocery bag.
And that's the only ones I ever bought was
Hey,
a Nike bag or a Jordan bag. It ain't
I
been no
won't.
other
Yeah,
kind of bags.
give me this goddamn flower. That bitch dead anyway. It's get back. Fuck, you ain't getting no flowers or nothing.
Now all of them get you all of them get some flowers now. Everybody get some cookies, cards, cakes, and snacks, and now you just can't get no bags with
Yeah.
it.
Listen.
Wow.
I'll Netflix and chill with you,
Alicia,
but
you
I
been
ain't getting
snacking
no
since we got
bags
on
to
the
you now.
call.
Oh,
Going up through there with them
blow up
apples. I
these
see you.
comments one more time. You finna blow up these comments one more time. Go on. Keep saying that. Keep saying
So, so look, y'all. Since we got now, you got to get off. Are you good? You chilling?
that. You hanging with us
Okay,
today?
you good? Good. I'm glad
I
you
guess
good.
I hang
I'm glad. Okay, good. So bam. So we talked about relationships,
I
whatever.
don't have a show. No
We
show
talked about
night.
relationships and everything. So breakups, like why can't they be just peaceful? Why it gotta be? And I'm
Wait a
not just
minute. Hold on, Rick. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Rick. Now, baby, you jumping the gun.
no,
Look. I'm driving
let
this
me ask
car
my
right
question.
here. This is my
Let
baby.
me ask my
So hold
question.
on. Because
No, no,
because
you
you're
gotta
going to
let me
derail.
finish my
You're
question.
going to derail the other path of the letter. Slow your roll, asshole.
It's two
Slow
parts to the
your
letter.
roll.
There's two parts to the letter.
Now, look, yeah, hold on. No, it's not another part to the letter. However, we got to make this a full. You got to make this be a full circle moment. Now, you don't move a goddamn thing.
I'm about to
Relax.
disconnect your ass. That's what I'm about to do. Your time up. God damn it.
I, Man, I cannot wait to run into you because for the last month, you have really been on me heavy. And you
Coming
just,
to your
I don't know
show.
why you don't think I want to kick you in your shins, bro.
Okay.
I don't care that you taller than me.
I'm gonna pull them earrings out your
I
ear.
know your knees is bad, nigga. You better calm down.
It's my ankle. It's not my knee.
Whatever it is, I know your ankle bone and your knee bone is connected, so it's
It's,
all fucked up.
it's
How about
not.
that?
That's how I know you went to cash me.
Has me.
Come
Whatever.
on, what you
Whatever.
got to see? What you got? Come on,
Ugh.
cause we'll do this all night.
Never stop.
Listen, okay, so here we go. Now we gotta kind of consider the unknowns. We gotta talk about the shit that we don't know. We do not know how long they've been together. We do know they boyfriend girlfriend, so they're around there claiming each other. Now whether they did it on Facebook and made it official, I don't know. 'Cause, shit don't really seem real till you put it on Facebook. Like that's when okay, yeah, if this nigga DM me, do not answer back because I don't want that kind of problem in my life. Okay,
Wow.
but it's a lot of stuff that we do not know, okay? And then even on top of that, it's kind of like, it's almost like the cycle of life, unfortunately. And it's something that I actually just, a meme that I just saw on Instagram, but it had a lot of validity to it. And I don't remember it verbatim, but essentially it was just saying that some people are not meant to progress because they are there to remind you of what it looks like. So everybody is not going to have this um let me put it like this. there's always going to be people who are okay with a 50-50 mentality. There are always going to be people who are okay with having open relationships. There's always going to be simps. There's always going to be hoes. There's always going to be gold diggers. It's always going to be the girls that get looked over. It's always going to be the nerd that get fucked over. That is the cycle of life. And sometimes, and I've said this before when I was talking about the relationship that I was in to the guy that I was supposed to be getting engaged and I did a bullshit with, but it wasn't until I realized and learned what that I was able to kind of really move past it. I was able to look back and saw how I grew as a person. So sometimes, those type of situations, they're essential. We can't avoid them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, and that's why I was trying to say earlier. I feel sorry for the guy, but that because what I was trying to say was I feel sorry for him because that's basically his lot in life. He is there, what I'm saying, to remind guys that this shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes sometimes shit be out of sight, out of mind. You don't be thinking about getting shot, and then your ass gets shot because you're not in the places where you can get shot. But the shit can still happen. So, we have to realize that the experience is by far the very best teacher, and so we all have to go through those growing pain because not only do they show us how much we have grown and what we've learned about ourselves as a person, because essentially that's what these relationships are built for, to show us who we are as people, to show us what we do and don't want in a relationship. You ain't gonna never know what you want in a relationship unless you've been in one. Like, so it is what it is. Yeah, if you not the nigga that's on the 50-50 shit, if you not the nigga that won't let your girl hyphenate her last name, there's plenty of bitches ready to drop that name. Don't give a fuck about it no more. If they know some nigga finna change it. So you just have to keep kissing the frogs, just like in the fucking fairy tale. We all gonna come across some fucked up people that, for whatever reason, whatever trauma or whatever daddy issues, mommy issues, all that kind of shit that they done been through. But then the ultimate goal of all of this shit is to teach us, to grow us. So you know what I mean? So he, I do feel sorry for this man because probably for most of your life, especially if you do not begin to learn these lessons, especially if you ain't got nobody to put you up on game. Because for all we know, Tom, this nigga came from a whole line of simps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit, you are what you eat. You are what you are around. You are what you are exposed to.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a real nigga. You understand? So it's just one of those things where you gotta realize that this shit is just life.
And even
Yeah, it's fucked up that it happened. I'm sorry that that this girl broke your heart or that girl lied on you and did you like this. That's fucking life at the end of the day. Like, what you gonna do?
Hmm. You going through something. Huh? You just telling your whole life story. That damn Kabasi. So that's the end
Oh
of the
no.
story.
No, baby. I'm not going through anything. I'm
Uh-huh.
all right. But but my charge was to hold it down, and that's just what the fuck I did.
Oh,
You ain't did shit. You ain't did a goddamn thing.
Dr. Dad, thank you.
Like I was saying, y'all, we want to talk about
Sexually
breakups.
tackle it.
The hell with her. So with breakups, like shit get ugly sometimes. They're not peaceful. Why is it that relationships can't why is it that breakups can't be peaceful? Why come two people agree that hey, this is not working, maybe we grew apart, maybe we're not for each other, and like we split um on peaceful terms? Why does it have to be, or a smear campaign, or y'all go back and forth on social media, or you try to get these set of friends to stop liking you because of whatever the fuck happened in a relationship? Like, why do y'all think that happens in relationships?
I think whoever got hurt the worst is just trying to make the other person feel just as hurt as they were, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Some women was like, you hurt me, so I'm finna make you hurt. Or the man get hurt and it was like, I'm finna kill everybody and the dog. They try to make the other person feel just as bad as they are. It'll never be, to me, it's just a mature level thing. It's gotta be maturity, and most of the people ain't mature about the breakup. Because somebody is hurt worse, or you hurt them, or you got cheated on, or they got cheated on, or whatever situation is on depending on the breakup. But it's got to be a maturity thing, because man, I think we've all kind of walked away from a situation and be like, look, man, look, it just didn't work out. Man, I wish you the best. I understand, but everybody ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? My opinion.
Dr. Nate.
What?
Still paying attention in class.
I'm about to slap the shit out of you. That's the question, you monkey.
Okay, listen.
Get his
Yeah,
ass. Get him.
watch the monkey. Okay, you okay? I told you showing out front of you. I'll get in that
Roast
ass. You better relax. Okay.
No
So
Diddy.
listen,
No Diddy.
breakups. Yeah, breakups. Okay. So I've had some peaceful breakups. And if I even may say so, I've even been in situations where some of the guys that the breakups were not all that smooth. Um, that that years down the line, we kind of reconciled, and especially one of my ex-boyfriends, we actually became like very close friends, after his baby that he got this girl pregnant with while we were together started talking, and she sounded and had a raspy voice like me. So they say Capricorns are very, karma centric, signs. So that nigga had to listen to me for the rest of his life, whether I was around or not.
Oh
So I
Lord.
guess it was best to come ahead and break with the real thing. But that was, but he became a dog. Like most of my breakups, it don't really be on no, especially not on my end. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of, I don't do all that, because I know when I get mad, I don't know what the fuck might happen. You know what I mean? I done put a bitch in the hospital before and had totally blacked the fuck out. So that's why I try to keep myself as calm as possible and let shit roll off my back like a duck, because I ain't, like I don't know. I'm just keeping it a buck. And sometimes I don't fucking know. And so, I've had peaceful breakups. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, and so I can't really just absolutely relate, because even at the point that the breakup might have, because he got caught. I caught him. I pulled up on the girl's house, found this in the yellow pages. This is how long ago it was. And I pulled up while he was dropping her off. And when she got out the car, she had a big old stomach. And I went to his house and we ended up having a fight. But even after all of that, he just could, it was like, and so, you know, but even with that, it's like, that baby, after he had the baby, he became a little bit more mature, it kind of da 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 da, because it was better her than me, because I ain't want no goddamn kids. So I would have really been mad at this nigga if he'd have got me pregnant any fucking way. But y'all done heard this story before. I'll spare them the details. They probably don't want to hear it no way. And so breakups don't always, it depends on how effective you guys were at communicating anyway, because I had a bad breakup, but right now to this day, we okay. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who you were when I was dating you, and we've all grown. You know what I'm saying? So I know that you're not the same person. I don't be trying to rekindle no shit or whatever, but they always want to come back around and be able to have some kind of access to me. In general, because I try to leave people better than what I left them. If I can't do shit for you, I'm not gonna ever shit on you, because that don't do me no good. Because with or without, because what you eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm saying? I'ma stand 10 toes down on who I am and what I do, regardless. I ain't gotta put Rick down. I ain't gotta put nobody down. I don't do stuff like that. That's goofy. That falls under that basic bitch category I was telling you about. I understand the logic behind it, because you hurt. Your feelings hurt. I tried to break that nigga jaw.
Oh,
I'm talking about dived off in the car for that nigga. Hell yeah, I was hurt. But it wasn't even necessarily
good
because
passion
she
here.
had got pregnant. It was because I knew that if you fucking her wrong, you fucking me wrong. That's dirty, bitch. And we had already went and did the test and all this shit. I don't know what that bitch doing. So
Tune, what you
that pissed me off more so than any goddamn me thing. Nigga, yeah, fuck y'all. Y'all go raise the little bald headed baby. I don't care.
Uh-huh.
Cause I wasn't gonna give you no baby. And then y'all already know
Oh,
I was cheating on him anyway. So we really were,
Damn.
how we both had to go ahead and keep it a buck.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
how what you feel about the subject, about the question?
I mean, bro, breakup is difficult, man. Especially if you really put that wall down and let somebody in. But when you let somebody in, that's when you just at a place of vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? As much as you try to fake like you care
You
deep
care.
down, right?
You
You know
want
what I
them to hurt.
mean? You try to fake it all you want to, but deep down, if you cared about that person, then you care. So
Yep.
I think everybody should try to have a goal to have a cordial breakup if you're gonna break up. That should be your goal. Try to get the negative and the toxic shit out of there. It's just not healthy for either side. You know what I mean? So if you ain't on the same page with the person that you with or talking to, and you see it coming to an end, you should try your best to say, look, it's not working. Let's go our separate ways, and we still got love for each other. I think you should try to do that. Now, has that been the case for me my whole life? Nah, some of these motherfuckers, I don't want to see them ever again. You know what I mean? And that's just been the thing. But then I got other situations where, at my age, it's some people who I was with who, I don't got a problem with. I wish them the best.
Yep. Yep.
Graham,
See?
what you got on that, Graham?
Man, breakups suck. Breakups suck, man. But like Doc said, I mean, sometimes it's gonna be an eye for an eye, and it's gonna be casualty or war in this. But it's it goes a lot down to the communication part of it. How much growth have you done? And I'm a big advocate of getting some professional help. If you got need to go through something, man, you can't. Everybody need a little bit of help. Go see somebody. Go talk with somebody that can help you through whatever that you need to do and get it done. But you can't do it by yourself. It's a lot of emotionally unintelligent people out there. It's a lot of people who can't deal with their emotions and their feelings. And we all know that most women are more emotionally feeling based and men are more logical. But sometimes as men, we got to be able to tap into these mental, these emotions and feelings. And women, y'all got to be able to tap into this. The other side of it, it's got to be a hand in hand, go both ways. But all in all, breakups suck, man. It's never a good situation, but if you can do it in a grown manner, so there's no casualties, especially if there's kids involved, man, that's the worst when it's the kids involved,
Ooh.
man.
Yep.
Trust me, been through it. So anything you can do to save the kids from it and try to go about it peacefully. Sometimes people, they get a little jealous. Sometimes they don't want to see you with somebody else, XYZ, but whatever the case is, try to do it amicably, man. But yeah, try to do it amicably and go your separate ways. If y'all ain't supposed to be with each other, don't be with each other. Go your separate ways. It's gonna be out there somebody for you. But if it is that person and then you supposed to be with them, hold on to them. If they a good person, hold on to them. But it's sad. It's unfortunate, but this is real life. It's shit happens. You got to be able to adjust. You got to be able to adapt to it. So best of luck to everybody. Best of luck to finding your right person. But if that person ain't that person, hey man, it's man, y'all women out number is 20-1 right now, man. It's women. I feel sorry for you because it ain't but man, you got options. You got options.
Yeah.
What is
So I'll ask the question to all the fellas then. So y'all break up, everything was smooth, and then 6 months down the line, y'all like, let's try it again. Would you go back?
Yeah, maybe. But to me, I feel like it's harder on men because like Tone said, man, when you open up to these women and you give them that your heart, your vulnerability side, And sometimes we can't get over it. Now, women, if you break up with your man, they just waiting for that next man to get right back to where they need to get going. So it's like I keep saying, priorities is how you prioritize how you want to handle your situation. But
Tone,
it's all sudden.
Yes, but spinning the block is dangerous.
real talk, real talk, real
You
talk.
already done went through it. You already got the signs to show you that it probably ain't gonna work. So why you spinning the block?
There it is. Smooth.
You know?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Depends on what my heart was. I'm gonna spin the block, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't like to feel that nothing. Right. So if relationship feel, then I feel like I feel. So, not saying that a whole lot of shit changed when you spin the block, because I didn't spin the block, and it'd be good for a minute. And they go back to the regular routine, the pattern, whatever the fuck it was that made y'all separate at the beginning. And so like you end up, and sometimes probably that breakup probably be worse than the first one. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I was there with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably going. If you trying to spin the block, I'm probably gonna spin the block. If it was there, now if I wasn't there with you, then fuck you. You go to go on about your business. Get the fuck out of my face. Get away from me.
Doctor, then you spinning the block, or you are you? It's over.
No,
Um, I don't quite spin the block. I might hang out in the cut. Like like me and my ex, like we ain't got no bad blood like that. You know what I mean? Like, we kept it G at the end of the day. Like, they still like check in on a real nigga and be cool and shit. Like, help, you know what I mean? Like, it don't even be that all that kind of discourse going on my end, because I don't like all that shit. Like, I don't.
keep
But
your book and just say you trying to smash this. That's all.
The
yeah,
conference.
I do that too, if that's what the conversation leads to. But it I mean, I don't be, around here trying to be booed up or whatever and all this other kind of, like, I don't do it for that purpose. It just,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't be trying to be on that shit like that for real.
Tone, man. Give the people the social media handles and let them know how they can follow you and the business handle and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the free marketing, bro. I appreciate that. But my personal IG underscore D Hepburn. Uh, I have two business pages. Tampa Bay Pro Combine is one of the business pages, and then underscore HGDC underscore is the other business page.
Okay.
Brown, give us your social media handles and let people know how they can follow you.
Yeah, so Instagram is underscore Stephen Graham dot HGDC, but Chief Nino 82 is my other one. So don't have. I'm not a big social media guy, man. Never really been on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, man. It's a lot of stuff going on out there, man. I just like to stay under the radar. But
Yeah,
that
but
was
for
cool.
what we doing right now, Rick, he got to buy into the social media because it's free
Yeah,
marketing.
I
Got to
definitely
do
need
it.
to. I definitely need to hype up my social media right now for what we're doing, because the message needs to get out. What we're doing, we're trying to help these kids, man. Help
Yeah.
these
Well,
people out.
well, it's not even that. You a humble dude. I'm gonna give you your flowers. You don't talk about yourself. Sometimes it make our job easier when we can put things up what's already been accomplished. You don't never talk about itself. You know what I mean? Do the NBA champion, the dude been in the NBA the last 22 years, and if you ain't no household name, the generic fan wouldn't know. But you see, Big Larry knew who he was. You know what I mean? So, but he humble with it. He don't talk about himself, but it's important to use those platforms right now to be seen, man. It's free marketing, it's free visibility.
Nate,
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Nate, tell us your handles. You got a show tonight?
Okay, so actually, no, not tonight, but I do have a show on Saturday, November the 8th. 5060 FM 1960 West. It's an all female lineup. So it's going to be a good time at the town. Show starts at 8 o'clock. Tickets pre sale $20, 30 at the door. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram at the real NATIA, the real Natalia, and I can give you the information to get a pre-sale ticket. That is also my TikTok. That is also my Twitter. That is also my Cash App. And on Facebook, I am Natalia Sana is my government name. Yep, that's it.
Government. All right.
That's my government name.
Well, you already know. For me, TikTok, Larry Thompson, 808. 808 only. Watch the scammers. I have probably well over 280 to almost 300 fake pages. Guys, I don't want no lawsuits because I didn't take your money. Y'all keep buying into these people. I don't ask for nobody to go to WhatsApp, Telegram, or Skype. That is a scammer. If anybody asks you to go to any other website, it's a scam. I don't ask for money, cents, or gifts. Let's get that out. IG. My IG is 610 SIXTEN underscore big underscore L. Y'all check that out. And of course, Facebook is my name. So make sure y'all follow. Y'all know how we do every Wednesday. So man, come on, man. Y'all know to check us out every Wednesday. Smooth, what you got?
So we're gonna say bye to our guests. We appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Man, good luck.
Appreciate you, bro. Like, love you, my guy. You know what it is with me and you. Graham, I'll get up with you pretty soon because I know you're gonna be with this guy. So we'll link up.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you, big brother.
Okay, I'm gonna
Appreciate y'all for having us. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all having us on, man.
Already.
Doc, appreciate you, Doc.
See y'all next time.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
So, man, I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Like all this feedback, all the support, we appreciate it. Make sure y'all keep putting it out there, sharing our episodes. Telling your friends, tuning in, send your letters in too. Catch me on Instagram, Rickey Johnson 2025, Facebook, Rick Johnson, TikTok, Big Smooth 40. I think that's all the social media platforms that I'm on. Yeah, we here next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. I'm digging in the pot. I might have another good show for y'all next week. So make sure y'all tune in.
All right. Well, we know we can't stop the show. So what we got about 2 minutes left. What was your takeout, man? Them boys handled themselves well, man. They handled their business, man.
Oh yeah, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? Just proud of my boy for what he's doing, you know what I'm saying? And trying to create an avenue that we didn't have when we came out of school. So that's awesome, you know what I'm saying? And then to get perspective from somebody else besides me and you.
Yeah.
Too, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good.
All right. Well, man, look, hey, I appreciate you inviting them on, man. We're gonna let the DJ take us out, man, and we see y'all next week.
Thank you,
big.
You're listening to Live
You see, I'm searching.